My name's Victoria, and today I have a get ready with me using all products from e.l.f. So they just came out, they've been coming out with several new products lately, and e.l.f. is super affordable, super cheap. Anything from $1 all the way, I think maybe the most expensive they have is like 20 bucks. They have skincare as well as a full makeup line, and they have a lot of awesome products, so I just want to do a get ready with me using them. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can get a little bit of closer look. My dog is barking, and it's probably because my brother's coming home. So first we're going to start off with this primer. They have this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and this is the one in Pearl. They have one in that's like just the normal. I'm like looking up my ceiling because it looks like there's something there, but there's not. Anyways, they have several different types of primers. This one actually has glitter in it, which I didn't know because I've used their other one, and this is $1, maybe $2. There's one that's just skin toned, like a light beige color, and I think I prefer that one because this one has glitter in it, so it's kind of weird. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use one of their brushes. I'm going to use their concealer brush, which looks like a lot, to put this on my eyelids. And my mirror's right here, so that's why I'm looking over here. Really used this primer before. Some of these products I have used before, and I'll tell you my thoughts on them as I go. So they have several different eyeshadow palettes and single eyeshadows and everything. They're great. My favorite are these 10 pan palettes. So this one I have here, I just broke my nail. The first one I have here is their new matte, I just stuck my finger into that, their new Matte for Matte 2 palette, which looks like this. Wait, back it up, okay, yeah. Which is like this, and has a lot of rosy shades, which I like. These are the 10 pan palettes. All these shades are matte. I also have their Need It Nude palette, which has some matte and shimmers in it. So that's what this one looks like. And just like it says, it's a nude palette. Looks like that. And then I have their original Matte for Matte palette, which has a lot of matte, like neutral matte colors, which looks like that. And then they have Prism shadows, and these are all shimmer shadows. So I have the one in Sunset, which has a lot of bright colors in it, purples and pinks. And then I have Naked, which is what you would expect, neutral shimmer shades. So I'm going to start off with the Matte for Matte 2 palette. If I can open it. These are kind of hard to open. And I'm going to go in with this shade here. Now, I've used these palettes before and I really like them. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. What is this blending brush, which looks like that. And I'm going to put this above my crease. Take this purple color right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. defining eye brush, which is an angled brush that looks like that. So I'm going to take that and put that in my crease. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending brush, just like that, and I'm just going to blend. It has no product on it. I'm just going to blend it out. Now, because it's kind of on my it a little bit more than I want it to. I'm going to take, oops, dropped the brush. I'm going to take, where's that brush at? The concealer brush I was using earlier. I'm trying to make sure I put all my brushes back so I know where they're at. And I'm missing a product. I'm going to take this e.l.f. concealer, which is not the right color for me. This is their HD lifting concealer in the shade Light. And I guess I ordered this by accident, I don't know. But they don't do returns, so I'm stuck with it. I'm just going to place this on my lid just to kind of clean up the shadow that's on my lid. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the Prism eyeshadow, and this one's in the shade Sunset. And what brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, which looks like this. This is $1, by the way. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. setting spray and I'm just going to spray this on my brush. And I think I'm going to take this pink shade right here and put it all over my lid. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this other purple shade in the middle just to give it a little bit of, I don't know if you can really see that. I want a little bit more definition in my outer V, so I'm going to take matte for mattes, and I'm going to use this dark brown right here and just put it in my crease. I have shimmer everywhere. Okay, it's fine. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Intense Ink Liner, which looks like this. This eyeliner is okay. It just has a hard time. It kind of skips over shadow, so. And I kind of messed up my wing, so show I have this e.l.f. makeup remover pen, which looks like this, and I'm just gonna go in and clean it up. Still have like a lot of shimmer on my face from that primer. Okay, and then for inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back to the Prism Shadows, and I'm just going to take this white color here and put that in the inner corner. Okay, now I'm gonna do eye mascara. Yes. And I'm gonna take this e.l.f. mascara in black. I think this is a lengthening mascara. And this is what the one looks like. This one is $1. And pop that on my lower lashes. Scooch up so that's my bottom lashes. And for my top, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Lash Extending Mascara. Ooh, and this was probably better for bottom lashes, but definitely a defining mascara. It doesn't seem to give much volume or length. I thought this one's better. Okay, so e.l.f. just came out with new eyelashes, so fake eyelashes. So these are the ones they had originally. There's a natural set and then there's a dramatic set. Each set comes with glue in there. So they just released a new luxe lash kit, and these ones are $4. I think these ones are $2. And these ones are $4, and these are what they look like. This is the style Wings and Flirty. I think we're gonna try these ones out because I want to try. I wanted these a couple of times and I really like them, so let's just go with these. So the eyelashes are on, but that was very difficult. I don't know about the eyelash glue. And the band is kind of hard to work with as well. So I don't know if I would recommend this, but we'll see how it goes. And the glue is super tacky and sticky. I don't know about that. Yikes. Okay. Just gonna kind of clean up my eyes. And eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeliner. Looks like this. And it's just a twist of eyeliner. I have not ever used this eyeliner before, so I don't know how it works. So I'm just gonna kind of put that on my waterline. What did I do with this tip? Oh, here we go. The lid. Okay, and that's like not the blackest black. I mean, it's really not, and I hope it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush. I think this is just like their flat liner brush. I think, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go in for it in the Matte for Matte 2 palette. And I'm going to take the black that's in here, which is right there, and put this over there. Okie dokie. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of go back out so that you can see what I do with my face. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the face, and let me move these eyeshadow palettes that I have, like 10,000 of them. So we're gonna start with the e.l.f. primer. This is the Poreless Face Primer. It's kind of got a pinkish tone to it. I use the regular primer all the time. Oh, this is what it looks like. Interesting. The other one is very silicone. Oh, this is more like a lotion. I mean, it still has that silicone feel, but oh, and it smells like tea tree oil. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use their new Aqua Beauty, I think. I don't even know what this is because I threw away the box and there's no info on the actual packaging. Let me see. It's this, the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Aqua Mousse Foundation Medium Dark. And this is a hydrating gel foundation that gives a radiant, dewy finish look, which I love. So that's what it looks like. And ooh, it's kind of, it is moussey, but it's very liquidy as well. Oh. Now I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a little bit ashy on me. But it does have pretty good coverage, so. And for foundation, I'm using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, which I love this for foundation. It's awesome. It's really good at blending, as the name implies. So I don't know if you can tell this side versus this side. Yeah, so I haven't used this before, so but I like it so far. Let's go ahead and do the other half of my face. My eyelash is popping off. So, and for concealer, I have, usually what I use for foundation, if I'm going to use the e.l.f. product, I use their foundation palette, and this is the one in medium dark, and this is what it looks like, and I just like it because you can customize your shades. So I'm going to take this lighter shade right here, and I'm going to use it as a concealer. And I'm going to take their small concealer brush, and I'm just going to and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with the blending brush. Now for powder, I bought their finishing powder, but it is like super dark. And I got the shade in medium dark, and it is like super dark, like super dark. So I don't think I'll be using this. I have, let's see, the bronzer palette in Deep Bronze, and I'm going to use this color here just to set my face, even though this is like a bronzer powder technically, but we'll make do with what we got. Oh, that actually set my face really well. My eyelash is popping off again. This glue, the eyelash glue, sucks. Don't get it. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to, should we go to eyebrows? So they have several different eyebrow options. They have this pomade in powder, and this is in the shade dark. And they also have pencils, and this is the pencil and has the spoolie on one side, and then the pencil is a twist up on the other side. And I'm going to use this today, and this is in the shade Deep Brown. I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry that you could see my mirror. It's kind of crazy. Those are the brows. Okay, so next we're gonna go to contour, and I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Mineral Powder Blush, and I'm gonna go back into the bronzer palettes. Again, this is in the deep bronzer shade. There are actually two shades, and I'm going to go with this deeper color here to do a light contour. Or not. Look at how crazy that is. Let's see how well these blend out. Super nice. Okay, and then for blush, yes, blush, I have so many of these. Blush palettes. So I have both their blush palettes, and they have individual blushes. I also have this blush and contour duo in Bronzed Violet, which looks like this. This is a little bit too bright for me today, but try that out next time. And they have a blush palette in Light, which looks like this. I'm sorry if my eyelash keeps popping off. It just won't stay. But we're going to work with it. We are going to work with it. And then I have the blush palette in Dark, which looks like this. I don't know what color I want to do. Let's see. So I'm going to go with this more natural blush today. And these blushes are very pigmented, so you have to be careful. Oh, and I'm using the e.l.f. complexion brush, which looks like that. I love that color. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Okay, now let's go to the highlighting, which is our favorite part, and I just recalled that I didn't do anything for my brow bone. So I'm gonna grab one of the eyeshadow palettes, and I think I'm gonna go with the Matte for Matte 2. And I'm gonna take this very first shade right here to contour. I mean, not contour, to highlight my brow bone. My dog is doing some crazy stuff over there. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that finishes the look very nicely. Okay, so now for highlight, what I'm gonna take this illuminating palette, which looks like this, and I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. And these are very subtle highlights, like not the most. Oh gosh, that was way too much. Like just a very natural highlight. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but and I also have their highlight in Moonlight Pearls, which looks like this. So we're just gonna tap that a little bit. Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. I like the way this look is actually coming out. I think it's really very like Valentine's Day romantic look. Except for that my eyelash keeps popping off, but that's okay. And then for lips, so I have several e.l.f. lip products. I just recently got their High Shine liquid lips, and I got the shades Naked Nude and Red Apple. Then I also have a couple of their lipsticks. This is in Ravishing Rose, which looks like that. And then I also have, I know I have another one. Oh yeah, which is in Dark Brown. Whoa. Which looks like a vat. No, oh, look at it. Kind of got a little bit damaged. And I think I'm going to go with this one, even though it's messed up. Okay. I don't really like this lip with this look. I mean, you could leave it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to go in with Ravishing Rose instead. Just like that. See how this looks. But I like better. Guys, this is the final look using all products from e.l.f. Like I said, the eyelash glue sucks. Do not use it because my eyelash keeps popping off right here. But other than that, I think the look came out really good and I really like it, and I will be probably putting this to the test because I have to film a couple more videos, but I'm going to take these eyelashes off before I do that, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.